One thing that tends to get popularized in horror movies is that animals can see the threat far quicker and better than the main characters. And there have been some supposedly real sightings and cases where the animals have warned us of the supposed danger. So, in turn, the same can be said for my story. My dogs have very keen senses. They may not act like it, but they are actually very smart. They can tell when something is wrong just as well as they can tell when something is right and good and happy. My Labrador, Shadow, uses this ability to create some pretty realistic facial expressions. On the other hand, Sydney, my Australian Shepherd, uses this ability and goes for a more physical route. Once I started having these paranormal encounters, I set up cameras in every corner of my house, and that includes the den. And wouldn't you know it, the day I set up the camera was the same day I caught this footage. Well, I'm setting up another one. I need to prove to myself and to anybody else who wants to watch this that I am not crazy. This has gotten to a very weird level and I need to figure out the mystery behind this. I need to know what this thing is and where it goes to hide. And hopefully by setting up all of these cameras, I should be fine. I should be fine. I could also like research, look more in depth and figure out its patterns. Would that be considered crazy? Yeah, who knows? At this moment in time, I was in the dining room having dinner. My dogs were chilling by themselves in the den, and then it emerged. And my dogs didn't like it. While I do thank my dogs for trying to protect me, I fear that their ruthlessness might have scared the creature quite a bit. I'd love a bark if they see the creature, but I really want to communicate to them that that's all I want and I don't want them to engage on the creature and harm it. At least not yet. This creature is a weird one, there's no doubt about that, but what I've started to notice is that it's almost like a stereotypical horror movie ghost wannabe. Like, it's trying to use stereotypical things that ghosts do in horror movies and put it to real life. And I'll prove it. Here's a shot you might recognize. So you see a shot of our main protagonist minding their own business, ignorant to their surroundings. And then, all of a sudden, boom, the ghost is now behind them, stalking their every move. It's in nearly every horror movie. It adds suspense, it gives the audience dread. It's very much horror. But the part that makes me say it's a wannabe is what it does next.
Oh, shit! Dumb, stupid ass, wrong, damn!
It wasn't a very slick move on his part, and since that wasn't good, it thought it could try a take two. Like a horror movie. Later in the night, it tried the same gag, only this time, I had already left the room at this point, and it failed to notice that my dogs were in there.
Ooga, ooga, oh, 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 ooga, 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 Ooga! 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 Ooga!
So, am I any closer to understanding what this thing is and what it's doing here? I'm not really sure. I get the feeling that it's like this ghost that tried out for a horror movie in like an audition and it failed, and now it's coming to this low-paying gig at my house where I am the audience as well as my dogs. Although my dogs are like the people who hated the movie, and I'm just the one that's like, why is this a movie? I'm bound, though. I'm bound to figure out the mystery behind this. I'm bound to figure out what this is, why it's here, where it goes to hide whenever I try to find it. But I just need more evidence. I've got all the cameras, but since I have my dogs, I'm pretty sure that I'll be there whenever action starts up again.
Ooga! 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 Ooga!